Aries, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 15th to the 21st of March. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. Also, please remember that time is fluid, so this could have already happened, could be happening now, or could be happening sometime in the future. And also please remember, these are general love readings. They won't resonate with everyone out there. So just take what resonates with you or for you and leave the rest. Oh my crikey. I tell you what, something really strange is happening at the moment. Okay, so it feels like somebody standing behind me. Okay, so we'll just go with it because there's all kinds of strange things have been happening in this room and with these readings this week. I need to tell you guys, okay? Some people are getting, and I feel I'm connecting with very personal readings for some reason. Gemini had one, Scorpio had one that was just awful. I just had to get away from the reading, and I did a second one for Scorpio, which was a love reading, but the first one was a very personal situation reading. Gemini had a personal situation reading. I reread theirs. I published the video. I came back to the board tonight to do theirs, and I couldn't. It wasn't a love reading, it was a personal reading. It was a situation reading for somebody out there. The same thing has happened with Leo tonight. So I can't guarantee that it's going to be a love reading. Oh, somebody standing behind me. It's very, very, very cold though. Okay, so we are going to go with it. So just be warned. So we've got the Four of Cups here. So emotional depletion. He's got his hand here, kind of like looking at this disappointment here, but not wanting to notice this one. This cup that's on the peripheral for some reason. He's trying to deny it. So it feels, Aries, that you are, although you've got emotional depletion, you can't look someone's way. Perhaps you're in a connection. I don't know. You can't be seen to be seeing someone or looking their way, even though, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Even though you want to go toward them like it was yesterday. Okay, so you do want to communicate, I feel, with this cup of love that's here, this tiny cup that you can't see for some reason. And I see that as you being in perhaps a connection already. Whatever disappointments happened within this connection, you can't look at this cup here, although you are interested in it. You know it's on the peripheral, but you can't be seen to be looking their way. Okay, so you want to communicate. You want to throw the Eight of Wands, these staves out into the ether to connect with this person. You know there is going to be some resistance though with the Queen of Pentacles. It's not going to be a smooth journey. And I feel because perhaps they presented you with a situation when you were in a depleted situation. They presented you with a situation and were offering you a cup of love, but you refused to look their way because you were just in this melee of emotional disappointment. But I think that you're of the mindset of reconnecting now. You want to communicate with them. So, Queen of Pentacles, getting your va-va-voom up to reconnect, to speak to this person. You know it's not going to be a plain sailing journey. There is going to be some obstacles in the way. It could be this situation that you're already in. It could be resistance from this cup here that you want to go towards. Perhaps they're going to be like, oh, well, you didn't look my way, you didn't take my cup of love when I offered it to you. Why do you want to reconnect now? Kind of situation. But if you have a look at the Queen of Pentacles, okay, it's steady progress, and it does say to me it's taken a long time for you to move forward towards this person. She uses this stone here that impedes her putting her foot down firmly, flatly on the ground. She uses it to, as kind of like to cock her leg so she can, as leverage so she can bang this drum. So it says to me that any obstacles that happen or any rough, it's not going to be plain sailing. You can move through it. You can move through. You can use those to your advantage. So even if there is going to be some resistance, you can be, it's almost like seeing it from both sides of the coin. But you'll be able to move through that. You'll be able to get this person to see where you're coming from. Eventually, you'll be able to tell this person. They'll be able to see by your actions and how, even if they do put barriers up, you can move through them. So you do want to come in as very grounded, very in the moment. You want a stable situation moving forward. You're here today, you're not gone tomorrow. And it's almost like she's saying, I will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes to make this journey to your heart, to take this journey to your heart. And look, she's cooking up a potion of love with this Fairylet card. It's using the powers of femininity and masculinity in order to cook up a potion of equilibrium. Okay, bringing balance into the situation. So you want to go towards them like it was yesterday with the Chariot card, but perhaps just a little bit worried because there is going to be some resistance there. We've got the High Priest here as well, so we'll have a look at him. Very, very, very definitive energies. All major arcana, apart from a few that are minor arcana. So we've got this High Priest. And it says here, there is value in discipline and routine to maintain the connection between your spiritual and your worldly life. Wow. And it's almost like manifestation mode with the High Priest. It's a lot about forgiving and moving forward, integrating spirituality into a situation, coupled with this Fairylet card here, using masculine and feminine energies into creating a smooth bridge. And it is a bridge. You're building a bridge between you and someone that you want to go towards. And I do feel it's this cup that's standing here on this ledge, this one that you're not allowed to look at for some reason. So it does say to me that whatever this situation is, you couldn't be seen to be looking at someone else while you were in this disappointment, even though you knew that they were there. Could be a committed relationship that you're in and you can't go towards this cup, even if this committed relationship is emotionally disappointing. But you're with the mindset of reconnecting, even if it is on just a friendly level. You want to build a bridge here with this Queen of Pentacle energy and this Fairylet and this High Priest. So you want to reconnect with this person. Okay, and when you do reconnect, look at that. You've got the Two of Wands. You're standing proud on this hill. You've come into your own. It's forward movement. It's a resolution of whatever. It's a resolution of a conflict, even. And I feel the conflict is conflict within yourself and not looking at this cup. So that's inner conflict, emotional conflict. But it's also conflict with this cup as well, because they're looking at you saying, Aries, why don't you look my way? Aries, why don't you look my way? I'm here, I'm here. Move away from this disappointment. I'm here, I'm here. And they've almost gone, if you don't want it, I'm just going to move away. I can't wait round forever for you, almost. So I feel that when you do come in and communicate, that cycle is closed, it's over, it's the resolution of this situation. And I think that you've been thinking about it for some while, about reaching out and seeing where the chips fall. Anything else? Anything else for Aries, please? Yeah, and look, you want a very intimate relationship with this person. You want something that's very grounded, very fruitful, moving forward. You want to lavish love on the situation, but you also want to have a very tangible, very real situation. Perhaps you have been imagining a life with this person, and you've imagined being with them physically, lying naked in the shrubbery. However it resonates, but I feel that even just reconnecting, actually sending out that message, wanting to communicate, the world comes in, and it's a cycle that's complete. It's open-ended here, so it's going back to resolve an issue. It's getting something back on track, and it is something from the past. If you have a look at this card here, Six of Cups, it could indicate something from your formative years, or someone from your formative years that you want to reconnect with. And I feel it wasn't a very, whatever it was a situation that just never fulfilled its full potential. It could be that you both indicated that you liked each other, and both of you were in committed relationships that weren't that emotionally fulfilling, but just stayed in them because kind of like the energy that comes from that. It's too difficult to move towards someone else. It's too difficult to recognize this connection for what it means to you. And I think it does mean literally the world to you. You do love this person. In reality, in our terms, you love them. You want a physical relationship with them. Very sexy, very passionate about each other, even if you haven't been able to express that in verbal terms. But both of you, I feel, have this inner knowing about each other. But you are of the mindset now, Aries, of coming in and cooking up this potion and just building a bridge of communication to get this, just to reconnect, I feel. Through Six of Cups here. Looking at these children here, they're in the moment. They live in the moment. They don't live in their heads like adults do. They don't overthink situations. They just enjoy life. And you're looking at that level of emotional fulfillment and wanting to bring that simplicity. Oh, excuse me, fell over then. Simplicity into a situation moving forward. So it is the simplicity of it. It's just pure love. That's all it is. It's connecting with somebody on a very truthful level. It's telling them exactly how you feel and your thoughts and feelings for the future, and almost like it's opening up. I can feel you opening up to this person through this communication and saying, I'm really sorry that I left you out in the cold. It was a bit difficult to get to you. I'd just like to get things, I'd just like to speak to you again. And it's almost that conversation. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands. You want a brand new beginning. You want a brand new start with this person, even if it is just on friendly terms. But you do see them as very sexy. There's a passion between you. You could both probably feel it from each other, but perhaps that emotion was too intense and neither of you could handle the energy that you were pushing out towards each other. To say to me that I feel it's could be a very loving, fruitful situation, but it's almost like, don't want to open Pandora's box because there's a lot of love between us, and what if it burns out? What if it's here today and gone tomorrow? And it feels like that kind of energy. It burns very intensely. That it's how do you sustain that intensity within a relationship? Because inevitably you're going to have to, it either peaks and dissipates, or you put some kind of consistency into the situation for it to not burn brightly and then blow out like a candle or like a firework. It's keeping those embers alive. And perhaps that's probably why it certainly feels like it, that you haven't explored this connection, because it feels very much here today and gone tomorrow. One of those situations that burns brightly for 5 seconds and then that's it. An intense love for each other. Gosh, it's gone so quiet in this room all of a sudden. So many, like I said, so many strange things keep happening in here. But yeah, 3 of Swords. So emotional depletion, not being able to speak to this person, or not being able to be seen to be speaking to this person or connecting to them. But you do want a very truthful beginning. You want a very loving situation. You want to create a very abundant, a very emotionally fulfilling situation, full of passion, full of new beginnings. You want to, with this Queen of Cups here, come in and lavish, lavish emotion and nurture this connection. Even, gosh, I can't get my words out. It is about communication. So nurturing this connection to make it sustainable, so it doesn't burn bright for 5 seconds and then that's it. Because you do see this person as a sun in your life. When you think about them, you think about happiness, happy times. So I feel that is somebody from your childhood, because you're very carefree here. Look, the Fool, taking a leap of faith towards this person, because they make you feel almost alive. They make you feel hopeful about the future and away from emotional disappointment. So, but it has been a burden that you've been carrying, and I feel that you keep holding on to this energy, and this notion of coming back to this person has and is a burden to you, and you always feel stabbed in the back. This 10 of Swords, it could be the emotional situation that you were in while this cup presented itself, or this person, but it's almost like a sense of, from the 4 of Cups, wherever they've gone. Where are you? Where's the 4 of Cups? You've gone. Oh no! Where are they? With this 4 of Cups, if you have a look here, it's almost like this person's gone, okay, then I'm going to take myself out of the situation. You're not going to move away from this depleting situation here. I'm just going to have to get on with my own life. I'm going to have to just, get on with it. But even that, you feel stabbed in the back by them leaving. And it's a bit naughty on your part though, isn't it, Aries? Making somebody wait while you're in a situation that's emotionally depleting, and expecting this person to just wait for you. But this person has, I feel, just moved on and got on with their life. And you almost feel stabbed in the back by that. Why? Why would you? But you definitely feel burdened by this connection. You wanted to reconnect for some time, but just can't. 7 of Swords, a headache. How can I move forward? How can I reconnect with whoever this is? And the Prince of Swords. So you want solid communication, but you want to rush in now, this Prince of Swords, to speak a truth, to tell this person exactly what you want for the future, what they mean to you. Is a leap of faith. I think that we're very much go-getters within the zodiac. Within the zodiac, we are the first sign of the zodiac. So sometimes where, this Fool card here, we are very gung-ho, and kind of like where others fear to tread, we will just go for it. And I feel that you have the mindset of going for it, because time is of the essence, and I think time has flowed between both of you, and now it's kind of like, yeah, quick, I need to do this at some stage. I need to tell them exactly what I feel about them and who they are to me. Even if I am going to get some resistance, I'm just going to go for it. I'm an Aries, King of Wands. I'm very determined to tell this person exactly how I feel, and that I want to communicate with them. And even if it's just on a friendly basis, I want them back in my life. But you just don't want a friendly basis. Come on, Aries, look, we've got sexy times in there. I think there's a lot of love. It feels like there's a lot of love between you, and you want to nurture this connection. You want to make it the Ten of Cups, emotionally fulfilling. You want to make this relationship the pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, and I think that's what you want. You want to reconnect to build a future with this person. But I feel that you've been thinking about this reconnection for some time with the Two of Wands there. It's just getting yourself in the right head and heart space, I feel, to reconnect. So it's feeling strong enough to do that. Anything else for Aries, please? Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, look, you know you're going to get some resistance here. Seven of Wands. For you not trying in the first instance, I feel. They are you do consider them to be a soulmate. The star card here could be in an Aquarius that you're dealing with, not necessarily, but there's a lot of thinking about this situation. So you feel you're almost like divinely guided. They are your soulmate, and you will do anything it takes to reconnect, to smooth this over. And we've got here, you've been waiting for them to come towards you. Like I said with that Four of Cups, you're almost like, yeah, I need to do what I need to do over here, but wait for me. And you've been waiting for them to trot over this hill, and they've not shown up. They've gone, getting on with my own life, Aries. If you want to reconnect with me, you need to come towards me, I'm afraid. You need to come towards me. And there's the Hangman. You're sitting there in this tree, kind of like saying, oh, okay, if I need to move forward, I know what I need to do in order to move forward, but how do I get there? How do I get there? So decision that I need to make is not taken lightly. Which path do I choose? Do I choose my soulmate and release something, a situation, a person, whatever it is? Because I think it is a situation that you're needing to release, as well as negativity from the past. Which path do I take? Do I take it towards my soulmate, or do I just leave them? Decisions coming. Decision time's coming. And we've got this Lord energy, which says, okay, setting healthy boundaries. Setting healthy boundaries. My voice is going now, so it says it's about communication, sorry. So yeah, setting healthy boundaries to those who depend on you, but also honouring your own commitment to your own future. So Lord energy comes in and says, look, Aries, enough's enough. You know what you need to do moving forward. You need to let something go. You need to set a healthy boundary. You need to have a talk. You need to tell somebody it's over. And I see that as very definitive. Although the Justice card hasn't come out, but it's almost like you saying to someone who has emotionally depleted you in that Four of Cups card, those the person that's put you in that space in the beginning, you're almost like saying to them, enough's enough now, I can't do this any longer, and it's death to that cycle. And then you move forward towards this, who is your soulmate. Beautiful reading. Wasn't too sure if you were just going to get a situation reading or an actual love reading tonight, because they have been so peculiar. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Anything else for Aries, please? Anything else for... yeah. Okay, so the Five of Cups. Yeah, emotional depletion. The Thief card in the tarot. A Tower moment. There we go. Everything's falling down. My soulmate's left me. It's not waiting for me. Has left me. I feel depleted. They've cut and run. The Five of Swords. The Thief card in the tarot. They've gone away. They've left me desolate. Tower moment. Wow. But you are of the mindset of researching this. Queen of Wands. Very confident about this connection now. Very confident moving forward. And we've got the King of Wands here. So it does signify to me that it is a divine connection. You do feel this person is your divine partner. You are supposed to be together. Even though you may get some resistance, you want to come in and speak to them. Beautiful reading. I'm going to have a look and see how the other person feels about you. Alright, okay, so how does the other person feel about Aries, please? King of Water, they want to open up to you. They want to tell you exactly what you mean to them. The Ten of Water, they want a rewarding family life. Your emotional material needs are met, so they want emotional fulfillment. They want everything out of this relationship. They do. And there's a spatty catty comments. Perhaps it's low vibrational conversations. Perhaps they have had with you, and I feel it's a form of denial because you rejected their cup of love, Aries. You didn't put the effort in to fulfill this soul, kind of like soul contract within this connection. So it resulted in some kind of discord between both of you. So the moons come in and to almost like tell this person, look, you know, you can't live in fear all the time. You've got to recognize Aries for your divine partner. Are they your divine partner? What do you feel about them? So we've got here, I think they intuitively know that you are soulmates, but they're very fearful. They're fearful that this will not make it, or you're not that interested. There's a card that's just fallen on the floor. Yeah. Events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. They're not too sure if you're interested in them in that way, in a physical way, but you are interested in them in a physical way. They're also looking back. Look, Six of Water. So you got Six of Cups, they got Six of Water. So you are mirroring each other. You've got memories from your history or childhood. So I think that you do or have shared something from the past, as in it could be college, school, formative years, but you are known to each other from that time, and that time is significant to the both of you. So you could have been at school together. They've been hiding everything for you too, because they just don't want to get hurt again. So we've got listen to your intuition, but they're of the mindset of coming towards you. They want to explore this relationship. So carefully consider what you want before acting. And I feel that they want to reconnect with you. But we've got this Ten of Air. So I think that when you do throw that line of communication out, we've got here the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now. Because Aries is building a bridge with this person here, recovering from an addiction. And I feel the addiction for them is just thinking about this situation, this imaginary, perhaps they've imagined a life with you, Aries, and the addiction is to just think about it and sit in your imagination rather than connect on the everyday, because it's too difficult. Like I said, the intensity between both of you burns brightly. You want to be able to sustain that and not have it burn brightly for 10 seconds and then it go poof. So I think that when you do reconnect, look at this Knight of Fire, sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Aries is just message me. What do I do now? So they do want an intimate relationship with you. You are mirroring each other. The Ace of Fire. They want to create a completely new life with you. A new situation. How does this person feel about Aries? Crumbs, how many cards? Okay, so they want to come in. Seriously, you guys are just made for each other, whoever you are. So we've got the King of Air. They want to come in and speak a mind. They want to be very confident. We've got here balance, mental and emotional consideration. Speak your mind with confidence. And I think that when you both do reconnect, both of you have got this World card here. Job well done. Joy, contentment and gratitude. The path towards enlightenment. That cycle of being apart and being in no man's land is actually resolved. And here we go. Page of Water. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So even they can feel the energy shifts between both of you. They want it. You want it. Just reconnect. Just reconnect. So we've got here things not turning out the way you'd hope. Yeah, crying over spilt milk because Aries didn't choose my cup of love. Got the Ace of Water now. So wanting to come in. Very, very, very. There's a lot of emotion for you, Aries. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship. And I think both of you know what you want now with spiritual growth and enhanced intuition. Both of you want to create a completely different way of life. You want to create it with each other. And look, they're in magician mode, so you are going to be reminded of this person. They are in manifestation mode, so you're going to be seeing things that are significant to both of you. It could be a year, a genre of music, it could be photographs. They're looking at things that you would associate with them. If it's not photographs, it will be music, it will be fashion from a certain period, especially if you're at school together, say a significant year. So you'll be seeing all signs and synchronicities associated with that period that you spent with them. Okay. When you see all those signs and synchronicities, you think about this person. And you think, oh, right, okay. I can feel the energy shift. Okay. Perhaps it's okay now to send that message out, because you can feel the difference in energy. Perhaps you could feel it blocked previously, and now you'll feel it be more receptive. There's an opening that's coming up. There's an opportunity for both of you to reconnect. And look, I've got this Ace of Fire. What's it say here? An exciting new opportunity to reconnect. So I think that whoever this is, the energy that they're pushing out, there is an opening there, but you'll be able to feel it, Aries. So yeah, they do want this Two of Water. They want to resolve this. They want to be able to speak to you again. A relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, a positive resolution of a conflict, building bridges between both of you. And I think the wheel turns in their favour. The wheel turns for both of you. Both of you will be able to just be very honest with each other and tell each other what your thoughts and feelings are for the future, and how you feel about each other, more importantly. So it's Page of Earth, so it is steady communication, but steady, emotive, friendly communication between both of you. They do consider you to be the sun in their life, happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. But I feel that they do actually have something quite legal, or have gone through, or have something quite legal to cut their end. And yeah, they want to offer you a very solid foundation for the future. And the reason why we've got this life experience card, it is an epiphany to them, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change and time to spread their wings. They're looking at you, Aries, and thinking, crikey, yeah, they're my soulmate. They are my soulmate. I know who they are to me now, and I just need to reconnect with them. I need to speak to them. I need them back in my life, even if it's on a friendly basis. But I don't see that. I see it as, a very intimate, fruitful, intimate, very steady, very grounded, very passionate relationship that is not going to burn itself out in 5 seconds. So we're looking at something that would is sustainable, okay, for the rest of your days here on planet Earth. So we've got the Star card here, happy outcome. Happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. It could be an Aquarius that you're dealing with, not necessarily. We've got the Three of Fire here, abundance, things look very good. Have patience at this time, make long-term plans. A lot about long-term plans. Three of Earth, both of you being team players, the power of creativity, recognition for high quality work and being a team player. So both of you making the team of Aries and whoever. And the Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So I think that they've been thinking about this for some time, but it has brought about some inner frustration because they just want to connect with you, Aries. They want to be able to speak to you, but I feel that it's almost like this situation here, this justice situation, legal situation, is preventing them from doing that. They're almost like pushing you, or perhaps have pushed you away in the past. If you have tried to already reconnect, they've pushed you away and gave you an indication that they're not interested, which is far from the truth. It's because they're trying to cut something, and that very much like Capricorn's reading, okay? whatever this is, it is illegal, kind of like divorce, I feel, but connecting with Aries would change the course of that and would change the outcome of this very legal situation. So they're almost like pushing you away, saying, okay, yeah, I like you as a friend, but that's about it. To try and push you out of the picture. They do want you in their life. It's just they can't do that at the moment. I feel that they want to come back in and they want to tell you how they feel with all these emotions, Aries, but they just can't. There is a specific time that they will be able to do that. And look at this, we've got here too much going on at once. They need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So I think when that situation dissipates, it's kind of like, oh no, need to do something about this now, want to go towards Aries. You just need to do it they need to do it in a more playful way. So reconnecting with you steadily, but very fiery, very confidently, wanting to birth this universe of Aries and whoever this person is. But they also want to make sure that you are free of a situation as well, Aries. I feel that they're not in competition with someone again, and perhaps it's those disappointing cups, perhaps you're still in that situation, but they do want to connect with you, but they don't want to connect with you if you're still in that situation. They want you to be free. They want to be free. They want both of you to come together, just the two of you. So we've got the Three of Water, and yep, they want to celebrate with you, which is beautiful. I'm going to have a look at your romance angels and angel answers. Okay, so have a look for Aries. Wow, that was really swift, wasn't it? No need to worry. Whoever's in the room with me tonight is really quick. Let's get those cards out. Just saying. I don't know if it's male or female. I don't know. Some people some mediums, and I suppose I am kind of like, I would say, an intuitive empathic reader, but I am kind of like a medium because I'm picking up messages, although they are, they can be for specific people, they could be for the collective. My channel messages. But some people actually have names for their guides, and I had a lady at work that actually turned to me and said, oh yeah, my dad, I'm not surprised, that had a channel. I was talking to her about the channel, and she didn't look that surprised, which kind of like surprised me, to be honest, because a lot of people, when I tell them about it, go, oh really? And look at me a bit strange. Anyway, so yeah, I explained it. She says, oh yeah, my dad was really intuitive. He knew things too. And her dad used to communicate with spirit or people that have passed over. And she was saying, she said, I've got a friend as well, and she's got a spirit guide. And she turned to me and very just like, if you want a cup of coffee, it was very matter of fact, which actually made me think, wow. It's not so strange then. She just said, oh Claire, I just said my name then. Anyway, she said, Claire, do you know what your spirit guide's called? And I just thought, oh, no, I don't have a clue. I said, I just know that they come in, come out. I said, I don't know who they are. I said, I can tell by the energy or the messages or the way that they make me feel who they are. I said, but I don't know them by name. And she was telling me about one of her friends who knows her guide's name. And I thought, I don't know. I don't really want to know what my guides' names are. They're different every single reading. You might get the same person that comes in. It's an energy that I feel, but I don't feel the need to call them by name. I've never really felt that need, whereas some people who communicate with people that have passed over do. But I've never really felt the need to do it. I do my affirmations, and I ask spirit and my spirit guides and my guides and whoever's in the room with me to help me to interpret the cards and the messages and to channel messages. And that's as far as I go. I'm quite open to anybody popping in, as long as they're of they're not of a maniacal nature, should I say. So yeah, I do a little affirmation to help protect myself, because it is energy, and you can get energy vampires out there and people who channel nasty things through energy, and you can get psychically attacked, and I have had it in the past, and it's not a nice experience at all. So I do protect myself heavily before I come to do these readings. But yeah, I don't know the names, but it was just so funny. It was like almost like, you know, you can have a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, do you know names your spirit cards? Like, no. They're just different. The energy feels different. They give me different messages. They may be very stern, they may be very jolly, they may be, with these cards here, the Druid cards, it's a completely different feeling again. It's somebody that's very, I would say, really invested in you guys getting the best out of your relationships. I thought that when I used the other, the Angel Tarot set, that, you know, whoever was in the room with me was very invested, but these guys are even more detailed. And these, the more I use the cards, the more in tune with them I become, and with whoever's in the room with me. So yeah. So we've got no need to worry. There is chemistry between both of you. So if you thought that was a factor in kind of like, oh no, it's going to be here today, gone tomorrow, or, you know, they're not interested in me. No, it's a strong magnetic attraction. We've got opportunity. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah. What else do we need to know? Thank you. We've got success here. Past life relationship. You have known each other before, like I said. You've met. Formative years could be. We've got big happy changes that your friends help you ask for and accept support from others. I feel too. Connect and look at that beautiful peaceful resolution. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon, but you're already in a separation. There is a peaceful resolution to this conflict that you have with each other, and I feel it's just, perhaps you don't know what, each of you knows what to do with the love that you feel for each other, and perhaps that is overwhelming in itself, and it's kind of like not wanting to be overwhelmed with emotion. I feel both of you are very in tune with that, and both of you feel each other on a completely different level. Like, you don't want it to burn out, you want it to be sustainable. So we've got look for a sign, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, and that's freeing yourself of a situation, I feel. It's up to you, heart-to-heart conversations. Like I said, throw that staff of communication out. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This is not a factor. Okay, we've got a huge no here. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It's not a factor. They're not interested in what you've got in the bank. It's about you as a person, Aries. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. They want a committed relationship with you. This situation involves marriage. It could be them legally cutting away a marriage situation to allowing them to be free to explore this connection. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from the usual type and expectations. We've also got make the effort. Great love is worth taking. The steps you're guided to take. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know for Aries, please? Aries in love. Aries in love. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Highest messages only for Aries. Yeah, forgiving and learning. As you forgive, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And it could be that the reason for you not coming together, or this person kind of like taking their time, is because children are involved. So it could be on your side, it could be on theirs. but there are children involved somewhere along the line. So we've got religious factors, and the reason why you don't want something that's here today, gone tomorrow. If you've got children that you want to introduce them to, you don't want to introduce them to something that's kind of like you're giddy as a teenager about, and it just doesn't last. We've got religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual past. This is your soulmate. And reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Beautiful. We're just going to have a look at some Moonology cards for you. What else do we need to know for Aries? Thank you. We've got hold your vision. Vision for the future. What else do we need? Oh, thank you. Many cards. Time to release negativity. We've also got a new romantic cycle begins. Meditate and contemplate. Be bold and make the first move. Lines of communication. Show the world the real you, how you really feel about this person. You're very close to achieving your goal. Conclusions are within reach. A time to give rather than to take. And a personal issue reaches resolution. I think it's you moving forward and cutting something. Making a decision. Well, Aries, if that did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please remember to click the thumbs up button. You can connect with me over on Facebook if you wanted to. You can connect with me over on the free advisory service if you wanted to also. Personal readings, all the price lists are in the description box below the video. And if I don't hear from you beforehand, have a fabulous week, and I love you loads. Take care.